There are certain questions you must ask at a home showing that give you everything you need to know about the home. Because here's the truth, asking the right questions can be the difference between loving your home long term and dealing with costly surprises later. I'm Valerie Barber, and I'll walk you through the exact questions buyers should ask during a showing so nothing important gets overlooked. When most buyers tour homes, they're paying attention to the pretty stuff first. The kitchen, the floors, the layout, the can I picture my couch here feeling. And that's totally normal. But I want you to tour homes with your eyes open and your brain turned on because the goal is not just to fall in love. The goal is to buy a house you can afford to maintain, feel comfortable in, and still feel good about years from now. So let's start with the first category, condition and maintenance. At the showing, you want to ask questions that reveal the age and condition of the big ticket items, not the ones that are fun to shop for, the ones that can drain your savings fast if they fail right after you move in. A simple question is, how old is the roof? And if they know, follow it up with, has the roof had repairs? Are there any known issues? You can also ask, how old is the HVAC system? And when was it last serviced? You can ask about the water heater's age too. Then I like to ask a bigger picture question that catches things people forget. Have there been any major repairs or upgrades recently? And are there any known problems with the home right now? And while you're walking through, you can connect those answers to what you're seeing. If you notice water staining, cracked tiles, or odd smells, that is a good time to calmly ask, do you know what caused that? And was it repaired? You're not accusing anyone, you're gathering facts. Next up, days on market and seller motivation. This is where you start learning about the leverage you may or may not have. Ask, how long has the home been listed? Then ask, have there been any price reductions? That question matters because it tells you whether the seller is adjusting to the market or holding firm. And if you want to go one step further, ask, do you know what the seller's ideal timeline is? Sometimes the seller needs time to move. Sometimes they want a fast closing. Sometimes they already bought another home and they're ready to go. The more you know, the more strategic your offer can be. The third category is utility and operating costs. Buyers rarely ask this, and it can make a huge difference in your monthly budget. At the showing, ask, do you have an estimate of the average monthly electric bill? And what about water, sewer, or trash? If the home is on propane, ask about that too. Then ask questions that hint at efficiency, like, are there energy efficient upgrades such as newer windows, insulation, or a newer AC? And if there's an HOA, you want to know what that fee is and what it actually covers. Because sometimes what sounds like a simple monthly fee can include important services, and sometimes it covers almost nothing. So it's worth asking, what are the ongoing costs a buyer should expect beyond the mortgage? Now, let's talk neighborhood insights because you're not just buying the house, you're buying the location. This is where I want you to ask questions that affect your daily life. Ask, how is traffic during the morning and evening? Because an area can feel quiet at 2 p.m. and totally different at 7 a.m. Ask, is it typically quiet here or is there noticeable noise at certain times? If parking matters to you, ask, where do guests usually park? And are there any restrictions I should know about? And here's a big one that can impact your future value. Ask, is there any nearby development planned? New development can be a positive or a negative depending on what it is, but you want to know what may be changing around you. The next category is the offer strategy questions. And this is where buyers start feeling more confident because you're moving from do I like it to how do I win it and how do I protect myself? Ask, are there any other offers on the table? Sometimes you'll get a clear answer and sometimes you'll get a vague one. But either way, it helps you understand the temperature of the situation. Then ask, are disclosures available now? I love that question because disclosures can tell you so much and you don't want to be guessing. You can also ask, are there any items the seller is including or excluding that I should know about? Because that can save you from assumptions later. And then my favorite question to ask is, what terms would matter most to the seller? Because price is only one part of an offer. Timing, contingencies, repairs, and flexibility can all matter. If you know what the seller cares about, you can write an offer that is stronger without automatically jumping to the highest price. Now, here's my bonus tip, and this one is going to make you feel so much more organized. After every showing, take 2 minutes and either jot down notes or record a quick video recap on your phone. Just a simple, house number one had the newer roof, but the AC was older. The kitchen was great. The backyard was smaller than I expected. The neighborhood felt quiet. Because once you see 3 or 4 homes, they start blending together. And that's when buyers forget important details. And I want to add this too. You don't have to be perfect at showings. You just need a plan. These questions are not about being picky, they're about being prepared. What's one question you wish you had asked during a home showing? Share it in the comments so other buyers can learn from your experience. Hi, thank you for watching my video. Please click the like and the subscribe button to my YouTube channel. And if you're ready to get the process started with home buying or home selling, then please give me a call today. Thank you. Bye.